Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rev Kit Holmes. It is Tuesday. That means it is Transformation Tuesday. Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. We're already into February. Crazy. Today, the title that I put in the post here is Choosing Peace. Today, several things begin. February is Black History Month in the United States. It is also, we're already 3 days into the season for nonviolence. And the season for nonviolence was established in 1998 by Arun Gandhi, who was the grandson of Mohandas Gandhi, and it was in celebration to review, reflect, study the works of his grandfather and of Martin Luther King, their philosophies and their work in the world. You'll see in the description of this video that there is a link to the Season for Nonviolence, and I invite you to check it out. There are many ways that you can be involved and support, and it's a pretty cool thing. So we're talking about nonviolence and choosing peace. On the flip side of this, where that sounds a little bit serious, tomorrow in the United States in particular, is a big media event called Groundhog Day. And this is based on an ancient celebration that is approximately the midway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And the myth goes, or many stories go over the centuries, that there is something in nature, in particularly Groundhog Day, Punxsutawney Phil in Pennsylvania, that is supposedly going to come out if he sees his shadow. There is the prognostication for the weather, whether it will be another 6 weeks of mild winter or severe winter. There's many versions of this throughout history, but essentially it is this midway point, this liminal space between the winter, the darkness time, the incubating time, and the spring planting, the things where the seeds begin to grow and pop up. So how does this tie into nonviolence? This in-between time where the darkness of our lives and the things that seem to come at us sometimes that we think can take us down, and we think we want to respond with something more than peace. We want revenge. We want to do something to alleviate the pain that is coming into our lives, or the darkness in that time in our lives. And so this Transformation Tuesday, this is the invitation, get my words out, the invitation to lean into knowing that there is a space in between where we can choose. We're always at choice. We are the only species that we know of at this point that has that mental capacity to be able to choose how we respond or how we react to the situations and conditions of our lives. So, packing a lot in a little bit today for Transformation Tuesday, but this is the invitation for us to lean in, to choose peace. Even when it seems like the most obvious thing to do, our animal nature, our groundhog nature, as it were, to react with instinct, to defend ourselves. This is the invitation to lean in, to do otherwise. To take a breath and recognize that because we have this choice to move into seeing. If we go back to the basics of this, of our teaching in New Thought, which is God is present in all of this, if we go back to that foundational premise, it gives us the opportunity to recognize that this, whatever this is happening in our lives, this condition is in our favor. There's good in it. There's somewhere. There is good in this. There is God in this. There is spirit in this. And it is an opportunity for us to grow. Just like moving from winter to spring, we have an opportunity to recognize this is a period of growth. And we do not have to respond or react in a violent or otherwise non-peaceful way. So a day in advance, happy Groundhog Day. Happy Imbolc, there is a new moon today. There's all manner of things and energies happening in the world and in the universe right now. So simply take a breath. Remember, you can and we can always choose a peaceful response. It's always in favor of our growth. So in knowing that, I just let you know that I love you dearly. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for your continued financial support of Unity of Wimberley. That link is also here in the description of this video. Please share it widely. Thank you for doing so. And please do visit the Season for Nonviolence. That link is also there. I will see you again next Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Time. Wherever you are in the world, I hope to see you here. And have a good one. Choose peace. Peace out.